I hate losing.
Yeah, I don't think anybody does.
I don't mind getting beat by a better player, but I just hate losing.
Yeah.
You know why I really hate losing?
Yeah.
I hate losing jobs. I hate losing jobs!
Ooh, especially big ones.
Especially if they're a surprise.
Yeah.
No surprise here. This is Head Harvester Bill Arman from the West Coast.
Head Harvester Ed LaFlamme from the East Coast.
Our topic today is have a jobs in jeopardy process. We call it jobs in jeopardy, right?
Yes, yes.
So it's really not usually a good event. Sometimes losing the wrong client is a good thing to happen. So sometimes it's good to lose a job if it's the wrong job. Client's always right, but you may not always have the right client.
Correct.
But for those other jobs that you lose, you don't want them to come up as a surprise. You should have a system in place, kind of a forewarning system, right? And that's what we call the Job in Jeopardy program, right? So here's how it works. Harvester Ed's going to share with you some of the leading indicators when you know your job's in jeopardy when
Your accounts receivable gets starting to get big on that job. They're not paying their bill.
There's really only one thing you expect from your customer, folks. There's one thing and one thing only.
I know this one.
Pay us and pay us on time.
Yeah.
That's not really unfair to expect, is it?
Absolutely.
So AR is a huge indicator, right?
AR is a big one.
And this whole job in jeopardy thing, it's like a smoke alarm, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So it sounds
That's
off
true.
the alarm.
Yeah.
There's smoke.
Yeah.
And if you could have a system in place, it won't catch on fire.
Well, hopefully they're paying attention to that smoke.
Yeah. Well, ARs would be a big one, right there. That's probably
should
right up
be,
on the top, right?
That should be huge. They should be meeting every week on all the AR.
You bet.
Anybody over like 30 days, they should be
Every dollar you don't
focusing
collect on
in.
AR means you have to do at least $10 worth of revenue just to cover that. So you're
Yeah.
doing $10 for free for every dollar you have to write off.
Yeah, that's so true.
Wowzer.
That's a great point. Other things might be you're not getting any extras anymore. You give them proposals, they never give you any extras,
Yeah.
okay?
Low percentage, less than 25%.
Yep.
You get down to 5, 10, less than 10%, could be a problem.
Problem. How about you've had this happen? Big for sale sign out there on the
The
property.
building's for sale.
Yeah.
There's no cars in the parking lot.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
We got a
You hear an
problem.
echo.
Yeah.
Could be a
yeah,
problem.
You got a problem there. Maybe there's a change in property managers.
This is a big one. This is one of the biggest ones where I used to lose jobs,
It's
unfortunately.
the biggest one. So that's why, folks, if you need to develop a relationship, not only with the person you're dealing with, but the person up above that person and the person below, just in case that happens, right?
Yeah, and sometimes they'll bring a new one, and they have their landscaper, their favorite landscaper, and they're going to bring them in. So that should be an automatic job in jeopardy. Every time there's a change in the property manager, and what's the other change? Change in key employee.
Yes.
Yeah, if you have a key employee
good
change
point.
out.
Yes, that's very, very
The job
important.
automatically goes in jeopardy.
Yeah. And maybe you're not doing the job like you should be doing, huh?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. They should have been doing their weeding like 2 weeks ago. You didn't do it. You got weeds in the beds. Everything goes silent. They're not paying their bill. I smell smoke, don't you?
Yeah, there's smoke
Yeah,
in the air.
there's a problem there. How about the client has extras, and all of a sudden you see on the property you're maintaining, your competition bidding out those jobs.
See other guys sniffing
Yeah.
your extras?
Yeah.
Maybe measuring the job for an estimate to do the maintenance.
Ooh, that's not good.
That's not good.
That's not a good. And then of course it's time to renew, and your client is not asking you for a proposal.
Yikes.
That's not good.
And then when a client, just because a client goes silent, you haven't heard anything, and don't assume that everything's okay just because they're silent.
Yes.
That's silence can be deadly.
Yeah,
Right?
I learned that the hard way when I had my business.
So here's what we recommend. You should review all your jobs status at least once a month as a team, and then rate them. Are they in jeopardy? Are they in cautionary? Or are they good? So we actually put green light, yellow light, red light. Just put a color by each of your jobs.
Very simple.
If it's red or yellow, you better start thinking about it. So then if you declare it in jeopardy, assign a point person or a team to go after it and discover what's going on, and then come back to the team and figure it out and get this thing resolved. The faster you go through the fire, the better you're going to get to the other side, right?
point,
You won't get smoke on you, you won't get burned, right?
Good point. You know, another point, Bill, I'd like to add to what you said is to divide your clients into A, B, and C, and really focus your attention on those A's and B's, just like you said. And when you have those staff meetings, I love that idea about talking about your customers or to make sure they're all happy, especially your A's, because usually the A's bring in 80% of your profit, generally speaking.
Yeah, normally what I would normally do is you take all your jobs and you just go down the line to when they add up to be half or 50% of your total billings. Those are kind of like from a pure monetary standpoint,
Yeah.
pretty high priorities, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So from, you
exactly.
don't want to lose the big ones. You can
Yeah.
lose. You don't want to lose any of them, but if you're going to lose something, lose the real small ones that don't have impact or collateral damage.
Exactly.
Good
yeah.
stuff. All right, Harvester Ed, Ed, get out of here. You're in jeopardy. You're running
We'll
overtime.
see you, folks.
Get outta
Harvester
here.
Ed, I'm leaving, I guess.
Get outta here.
I'm in jeopardy. Hey,